Welcome back to Dúchascápaí TV. I'm Darren McDermott. I have Hasnaâ Hurteau and Nicolas Gillmann from Capco in the studio today to have a look at sustainability. Welcome.
Thank you.
So looking at sustainability, now the United Nations is going to have a whole new set of sustainable development goals, which is likely to cost trillions of dollars. So what are your views on this, and do you think it'll be successful?
In my opinion, it's important to invest now and strongly. Yes, it's costly. However, the benefits of early, strong investment outweigh the costs. Sustainability has three main pillars: economic growth, social equity, and environment protection. If we take an example of investment in the environment protection, and more specifically the climate change, we are not sure about the outcomes of these issues. However, we now know enough to understand the risks. Any action taken to avoid these risks must be seen as an investment. It is a cost incurred now to avoid risks of severe consequences in the future. When these investments are taken properly, it creates growth and opportunities all along the way. For this investment to be successful, policy must promote strong market signals and overcome market deficiencies, as well as taking risk mitigation and equity at its core.
And Nicolas, what are your favorite sustainable development initiatives?
There is a lot of initiatives now in the market. You can see financial initiatives, you can see also UN initiatives. The most important one for me is the inclusion of financial sustainability into the market. How we can do it. There is a very good example of such initiative in Switzerland, for example, with the Sustainable Finance Geneva Association. We try to integrate sustainable fund structure. They try to create a new stock exchange based on sustainable criteria. So they try, to summarize, to integrate sustainability topics into the financial statement that we have for the moment. So we have much more initiative. And one of the biggest and the most important one in my understanding now is the integrated reporting initiative, which allows to people to understand how they can evaluate and measure the benefits of such projects, sustainable projects, and how they can integrate it into their financial statement. So in my understanding, it's definitely what people look for. They want to know what kind of money they will have back if they invest in sustainability, and they want to understand where and how they have to invest in.
Thank you. And what are the main challenges facing sustainability in your opinion, and where do you see the future? The
future and the main problem that we face now in the market are data issue. We have problems to understand where we have to find the data. We have problem to know who have to provide the data and how to use this data. So now we are facing industrialization phases in this market, and we see that data providers as Reuters, as Telecos, are trying now to provide some data and good data to the screening companies and also to the banks in order to allow investors to understand where they have to invest in. So the main and the most important things now is to understand the data and the criteria that we have to take in account for sustainability. The other issues that we can face also in sustainability are long-term and short-term. We know that the bonus of the people in the banking industry used to be paid on a short-term vision, and we know that we have to integrate some long-term vision into our investment, but also in the bonus that we pay to our traders.
Thank you. And is there anything else before I let you go you'd like to mention?
Yeah. For now, what we propose now in Capco is to propose a new association with ASOCA, for example, which is a social entrepreneurship company, and we try to build a strong partnership with that kind of company in order to be able to go on the market and to help people on this topic.
Great. Thank you both for coming into the studio and sharing your views today.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching Dúchascápaí TV. Do stay tuned as we have plenty more coming up on the show today. See you soon.